expand and extend in different dimensions is absolutely critical.
I can choose the most beautiful video engine as my hardware, and I can keep my favorite programs as my software. And if I want to change the video engine next year, I can change the video engine. That's how we can maintain the highest level of product without having to change our tools and change the way we work every year.
It has a snowballing effect in the marketplace. And that's what we've seen with HTML and with Java and with JavaScript and with QuickTime.
We're very excited about something that can be created once and viewed anywhere with an open interface.
QuickTime is the glue that helps us mix and match the different applications. We create 4,400 spots a year. That includes the entire graphic look of the network. Almost every spot that we create in some way has a QuickTime graphic on it.
Today we believe there are over 10,000 CD-ROM titles that utilize QuickTime. If you are using a CD or a multimedia title that does run on multiple platforms, you're using QuickTime.
And being able to store a video clip or a film or any kind of video or audio element in a format that can be leveraged across multiple media delivery types, like the broadcast stream or the internet or DVDs or whatever, is very compelling for us.
We're interested in using content to teach. The fact that QuickTime is so readily available, it's installed across a variety of platforms, and probably reaches in the tens of millions of people. That's important to us as a content producer. We use QuickTime because it has the ability to reach more people.
Showtime creates 4 channels, runs them 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and we could not make that product in a stable, timely fashion without QuickTime and without the way we use QuickTime.
My designers love it. My designers are able to be designers first and computer people second.
And it's demonstrated itself to be extremely flexible. And it's the best out there.
It has to work across different kinds of computers. It has to provide value to the customer, or to the software developer, or to the content author. If that standard does provide that value, then it becomes widespread and broad. And I think that's the stage that QuickTime has gotten to. It's a statement about an industry reaching a level of maturity that can support much, much broader innovation.
It's a great example of cooperation. It's a great example of best of breed being brought together for the benefit of our industry, for the benefit of companies within our industry, and most importantly for the benefit of our customers.
QuickTime is a really important part of our software strategy. Now, when you play a QuickTime movie, what people have known about until this year is that it comes from a file system. It comes off a CD-ROM, comes off a hard disk, maybe it comes over a network from a server somewhere. And in that regard, QuickTime dominates the landscape. There's over 10,000 CD-ROMs that use QuickTime, and all the authoring tools use QuickTime as well. So QuickTime dominates the creation and playback of file system-driven multimedia. But what's new is we announced earlier this year that QuickTime 3 would do internet streaming. And so you could take that same file and put it on any HTTP internet server. Nothing special, nothing extra to buy. And when people double-clicked on that file over the internet, it would start downloading, and QuickTime would even start playing it before the whole file was downloaded. It would stream it over the internet from any HTTP server. But there's one last piece that we're going to be adding with the release of QuickTime this fall. HTTP-based internet streaming doesn't do live broadcasts. To do that, you need live streaming over the internet with the newly emerging protocol that everybody's agreed on called RTP, Real-Time Protocol over the internet. And we're going to have this in the version of QuickTime we ship this fall. And to show us what that is, I'd like to invite Peter Hoddy, the chief architect of QuickTime, on the stage to give us a glimpse of that. Peter?
So, as Steve was telling you, when we released QuickTime 3 this year, we really moved aggressively into the streaming media space on the internet, providing a great collection of low bitrate technologies, things like Sorensen, Q-Design, Qualcomm, and Roland. And that really gave us a great foundation in file-based multimedia. We want to move into the live space. So what we'd like to do today is show you a demonstration of some new QuickTime streaming technology that we've put together. What I've got over here is a QuickTime, we can bring the screen up, thank you, is a QuickTime streaming transmitter. It's a little broadcast app. And I'm going to ask actually Steve to stand here and sort of make this into Steve TV. And I'm going to go to the other end of the podium here and
Key
see
part
if
of
we
the
can
demo.
get this. Yeah. So let's just bring up Internet Explorer. And we can see over here, if we just bring up QuickTime streaming now on the other screen, a little penguin. When we hit play, it'll go and connect. And in just a moment, we should have Steve over here. So if Steve moves here, you can see on the other side, with a momentary delay, Steve coming through. So it's a live broadcast being done in QuickTime, being received in any web browser. Now, for the rest of the demonstration, we're going to take down the transmitter, but what I want you to remember is those three buttons down there that say Pro, Go, and Whoa, because Steve is going to click them later and you're not going to see it. So we can have the client on both screens now. Thank you. So having QuickTime technology, you know that the streaming technology works in a web browser, but as a developer, you want to put this technology into your own application. So you might be thinking to yourself, this looks cool, but how much work am I going to have to do to make this work in my app? So we'd like to show you how easy this is going to be. We have an existing document in Microsoft Word. We've just embedded a QuickTime movie. Now this isn't a normal QuickTime movie. It's just a reference back to the server where Steve is standing. So when I click here to start this, what it will do again is just go make a connection. And in Word, I have Steve Jobs live on stage at the WWDC.